I'm searching the web for the latest gaming news. Searching GameZillaMedia.com. Downloading headlines.
Alexander, what about this monster story of yours?
Download complete.
So up next, we are going to talk a little bit about the Pokemon press conference that was broadcast in Japanese last week, and they did have an English translator, but this was really directed at the Japanese market more than it was the North American market. It was sort of something that happened on the quiet. You just didn't hear a lot about it, and all of a sudden, like, oh, there's this Pokemon press conference.
But it was advertised as the future
of Pokemon. And in some regards...
So, the news is big. Game-changing, actually.
The news exists.
It's game-changing, though.
As a fan of Pokemon,
Mind blown.
Did it move the needle for me at all?
It broke the needle. The needle's fucking gone.
Stop it. You're just doing this because I picked on Shenmue.
No, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm your hype man
no,
for this.
Man. You're doing this because I was mean to you're doing this because I was mean to Shenmue and I was mean to Kojima.
No.
I've been mean all day and you're trying to be mean back.
What you're looking at right now, I am the most excited. Actually, this is it. Tell me more about this at E3 and I am in. Because one part of this I enjoy as a game. The other part of it I really enjoy as part of my life.
We'll come back to that. We'll circle back around.
Yeah, we got to save it for last because it's epic.
Grim's been really teasing the hell out of this. They announced that there is now a Pokemon Plus. I think it has a
that's its name. You got it right.
It's a really stupid name. It's like the Pokeball Plus for Pokemon Go or the Pokemon Plus wristband thing for Pokemon Go.
Right, but this one's the Plus.
This was the Plus because Nintendo's incapable of naming things.
I just want to meet the people that do the naming. Well,
they're toddlers.
They don't even speak. They're like, what did they say? I think they said Plus. Good enough. Write it on the board.
Write it up, boys. So the Pokemon Plus has all the functionality of the Pokemon Plus, but it's added for the new mode that is coming to Pokemon Go.
The Pokemon Plus has everything that the Pokemon Plus had, plus new stuff,
new features that are compatible with a new mode coming to Pokemon Go. It is the opposite of leaving your home and walking around and finding Pokemon.
Yeah!
This is called Pokemon Sleep.
Yeah! Pokemon Sleep, baby. Give it to me.
Rewarding you for a good night's rest where you wake up and assumably there's Pokemon you've caught because you had this thing laying in your bed while you slept.
They actually show it under your pillow, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not
giving you brain cancer.
I was about to say, yeah, it's wirelessly connected. It's not cooking your brain at all.
So
it's actually reconfiguring your brain to be more obsessed with Pokemon.
Yeah.
They're actually altering our thoughts.
They're like, I need to go to sleep so I can get more Pokemon.
Hold on, Deadite's not dreaming about Snorlax? That's going to change.
Man, all of a sudden I'm just having wild dreams and there's haunters doing dream eaters on me while I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
And
haunters doing other things to you while you're sleeping too.
So Pokemon Go has taken over people's lives, and now they're trying to take your I guess I still have it on my phone. Right. I've played it twice since I downloaded it in November.
He's in denial. He doesn't even remember. That's how altered his brain is.
So now you can play Pokemon Go without doing anything at all.
Tell me how it works.
I wasn't paying that close attention. You sleep, and there's Pokemon when you wake up.
I don't think they would actually tell us.
Yeah, I don't think they did.
Yeah, I think the answer is I have no fucking clue.
So
buy this thing, stick it under your pillow, and enjoy.
And you get rewards for being in Pokemon Go. So it's an interesting idea to encourage people to sleep more. But I guess, does it work? Is this marketed at children or teenagers? As an adult, do you need to be told, if you go to sleep, you'll get more Pokemon in the morning? Is that to motivate you to sleep, or is survival motivating you to sleep?
Pump the brakes here, Mr. I'm an adult. How many adults wear some sort of fitness band around their wrist that actually tracks sleeping habits? The answer is millions.
You make a good point.
Yeah, so, it's already a thing that Fitbit and whoever else have tried to make popular as far as like, hey, track how well you're sleeping. Do you toss and turn a lot at night? Blah, blah, blah. So now instead of that, hey, Pokemon Sleep. Here's a fun way to track your sleeping habits for grown people. But yeah, also maybe kids are into it because they already put their teeth that fall out of their mouth under the bed for the tooth fairy. So why not catch the Pokemon while you're at it?
But sleeping is fun in its own right.
When you're old, but for young people, you have to have a reason to sleep. Otherwise, you stay up at night playing on your iPad or your iPhone, catch a Pokemon all night.
It's true. So to cycle back to our earlier comment, you talked about this is something that you're like, yeah, sleep. You are the adult I know that sleeps the least. Because I'm like, oh, you and maybe Invalid. Like,
because I can't catch Pokemon while I sleep until now.
We get to work and I'm like, man, I'm tired. I went to bed at like 10:45 last night. You're like, yeah, I was up till 2:30 playing Apex. I'm like, what? And how are you at work?
Yeah.
It's 7 a.m. How are you here?
Yeah, no, it's not healthy at all.
So you're excited about this. Are you going to get this so you can actually get some damn sleep?
No.
Treat yourself right and rest?
No, this is too much for me.
Because you burn your candle at both ends.
Candle's gone, man. The needle's off the rail.
I have no idea how you function. You're like, yeah, I got like 2.5 hours of sleep. Let's work. I'm like,
well, you haven't really realized it yet, but I actually tattooed eyeballs on my eyelids. I'm sleeping most of the day at work.
You've probably mastered that micro nap technique where you take like 30-second naps in the middle of the day and it keeps you from going into a coma.
Actually, yes, I do that quite often. I just thought it was me being exhausted, but maybe it is micro naps.
Yeah, maybe
I've just adapted.
napper.
I've adapted, yeah.
So that's one of the things that was announced.
Pokemon Sleep.
Sure, why not? That's the way I look at Pokemon Sleep. I guess like, why not?
I just look at it like, and I know this is the Pokemon company. This isn't necessarily Nintendo, but I obviously just like stick it right with Nintendo, and I go, well, they fucking did Labo, and people seem to somehow still like Labo, and they did it like they do it over and over again. Where you look at something, you go, that's fucking stupid, and then it sells millions, and you're like, well. That's why I'm not rich and you are. Like,
I just know they were sitting around a meeting. It's like, okay, so people play Pokemon Go when they're like out of the house.
No, they're like, when's the only time?
They're not.
They're not playing.
Well, they're sleeping.
Huh.
Well,
I mean, they do it with shit.
They
I mean, yeah. How do we control their minds while they're sleeping?
Dude, this is why.
It's a little creepy.
Our brains are all going to be total mush. Like, we're being warped by the technology industry.
It's very creepy in the sense that, like, I don't know. You think about how your phones and everything listen. Like right now, we're doing this whole show, and our phone listens to everything that we're saying. And so all of a sudden, you like pull up a.
I just got a notification. Interested in Google Stadia? Like, oh, thanks,
right,
Pixel.
Exactly. Like I've had that happen
Tune in
so
Friday
many times.
Yeah.
So now you have this little box that's just like, I don't know, tracking your sleep underneath your pillow. It's just weird. I'm not okay with it. I think it's a little too much. And I also don't understand how it works because, like, example, around my house, there are no Pokemon. So me putting this thing under my bed, how does it change that for Pokemon Go?
It'll draw them in.
Is it like an incense where it draws Pokemon and then I catch 400 stupid Caterpie while I'm sleeping, and then my box is
never
full.
Sleep that long. It's not possible.
And then my box is full, so I wake up and like I missed like all these cool Pokemon because I have 400 Caterpie now.
You're asking really hard questions about a game I've never played.
I need answers.
I don't know hardly anything about Pokemon Go.
Okay. Anyways, what else we got?
Pokemon Masters, which is sort of a greatest hits game coming to the mobile platform.
Ooh, your favorite platform.
This game actually looked relatively interesting. So it's taking some of your favorite trainers from the games and anime and putting you against them in battles. And this looks like it's a little bit more technique or battle based than Pokemon Go, but they still didn't go a lot into what this game is going to be or what the gameplay is really going to be like, or they showed off one battle, but a lot of it was about showing you some of your favorite characters are going to be in the game. I want to know more about this. I legitimately am interested because maybe this is the first Pokemon mobile game that really gets me into it. Just because, again, Pokemon Go just isn't that fun to me. It's okay. I've hated it for a long time. I recently tried getting back into it, and I was like, okay, I get it, but it's still kind of dumb. This at least looks like a game. That's something I could get behind, but I need to know more about it. And it will be fun battling these trainers from the history of the series.
Yeah, but it's a mobile game. So, like, microtransactions and just that, like, oh, you can do 3 battles a day. Unless you give me $5.99, then you can do 5 battles a day.
Yeah, but I won't even I'll do like 1 battle a day.
See, I don't believe that because it's Pokemon. This is that game that, like, you won't pay for it. I'm not saying you will. What I'm saying is if you get 3 matches a day before, like, you run out of crystals and then you have to pay $9.99 for more crystals so that you can buy Pokemon food, so that you can feed the Pokemon that gives you the coins so that you can have more battles. Because that's how microtransactions work, right? They
Yeah.
just get you dug into this stupid fucking cycle. But anyways, sorry, I'm playing fucking Candy Crush right now. No. My problem is that you'll play 3 matches and you'll time out by, like, I don't know, 8:47 a.m. At work, and then you'll bitch the rest of the day that this app is stupid as hell until the next day where you'll play 3 matches again. And I'll be like,
and then what happens?
God, this game has ruined my friend.
What happens on the 3rd day? I delete it.
I don't see.
I straight up remove it from my phone.
The
I'm done
difference
with this.
is that this is what was that last Pokemon game that came out? That
Quest.
Yeah, was that the one where just like fucking Pokemon vibrated around the land?
I downloaded it, launched it, deleted it, and you guys played a bunch of it. And
I
like,
didn't
no.
play a bunch of it. Some of us played a bunch of it. I
In
played
proportion
a
to
little
me, you played an entire lifetime.
But I mean, this is not that, and so
It looks like it's more than that.
yeah, and so I worry that this is going to only anger you with the way that they cause limitations and paywalls and stuff like that. That's what I'm worried about. I don't want to see your heart broken.
You know, I don't have a heart left to break. The last 2 things that were shown off in
Until
this
Pokemon does it.
in this Detective Pikachu is having a sequel sent to the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, this is cool. I'm
So
excited.
that is cool. I didn't play Detective Pikachu because it came out on the 3DS after I had sort of moved on. I let Metroid Samus Returns be kind of my swan song for being into the 3DS. That doesn't mean I don't still play my 3DS.
Yeah.
But when it came to buying full price new titles, that was the end of the line for me. That was the last game that I put the Switch down, said I want to play Metroid. Everything after that's released on the Switch, I haven't had a remote interest in because it just...
At least on 3DS. You said Switch.
Oh, yeah, sorry, on 3DS.
Yeah.
So, Detective Pikachu on Switch, maybe if it ties into the movie somehow, I could see me potentially being interested in playing it.
So I played some of Detective Pikachu, but the problem, I had the same problem, was it was hard for me to invest time into the 3DS when all I wanted to really do was play the Switch. So I played a little bit and I enjoyed the parts I played, and then I just got thrown back into something on the Switch that I was playing almost daily, with Deadite at lunch or something like that. So, but my whole thing is that game put on the Switch, yes, I would be 100% in because it's unique. It was very unique. It had that aspect of Pokemon, but it also had a uniqueness to it being the Detective Pikachu aspect. I'd be on board. I really like that they're continuing that series on the Switch.
And then the last thing, which is the most exciting thing, it is
more exciting than Pokemon Sleep.
Man,
You're crazy.
you're right. You're
You're
right.
crazy, bro.
We don't
You're
even need
nuts,
to talk
bro.
about. Let's move on to the
Pokemon
next
Sleep,
subject,
bro.
A sign that a new generation of Pokemon is upon us. The Pokemon Bank has received a full facelift, and it's now called Pokemon Home. Yeah, you're going to be able to transfer your Pokemon from 3DS,
What?
Pokemon Go,
What?
Pokemon Let's Go, and Sword and Shield, and all keep them in one place to store your entire collection of Pokemon.
So, like, they finally updated it. They finally made it not a system from 1995.
Come on, the Pokemon Bank wasn't that
The
bad.
bank was pretty bad.
No, how was the Pokemon Bank bad?
I don't know. I just feel like every step to get the Pokemon Bank to work was just stupid.
No way.
Yeah,
there was
because, like,
one specific box you could load all your Pokemon into
Stupid.
and upload them right to the bank. It was a transfer box. It
Yeah.
also came out like 5 years ago.
Yeah, no, I know. And it felt archaic, so I'm happy that they updated it.
Well, you don't know that this won't be archaic. Don't go.
It'll
don't
be
go.
less archaic.
You don't know that. It could be more archaic because Pokemon Go is involved. So my big question about this, one, it's awesome. Now I need to go back and play more of Pokemon Let's Go now that I know that these Pokemon can be moved over to Pokemon Home and potentially moved into Sword and Shield. But I am curious. Again, the stats, and there are some differences between Pokemon Go, Pokemon Let's Go, and the traditional Pokemon series. Are we going to have another conversion algorithm that we don't understand or know when they convert to Sword and Shield or convert to being a traditional Pokemon game? Are they not going to be able to fully go back and forth in certain ways? I'm really interested to know that.
It's just a random roll.
Yeah.
You got a really nice Pokemon over here, and you're going to throw it over there? Best of luck, man. Best of luck.
I hope that's not true.
Don't roll a 1.
Oh man. Ooh. But again, this is just it is the foundation. It is laying the groundwork for what we are getting in the fall, and that's a new generation of Pokemon, and that actually has me excited. Unlike Pokemon Sleep. Pokemon Masters.
Off the Richter scale, it's so exciting.
Just knowing that we're being set up for a true Pokemon experience.
Really, it's not even Pokemon Sleep. It's all about the Pokemon Plus. God.
Dude,
Genius.
I did pre-order one.
Pre-order 1. I pre-ordered 3.
But that's a little update about Pokemon. If you want to talk Pokemon, hop in our Discord, hop in the Nintendo chat. Of course, the GameZilla Podcast sub-channel is a great place to talk about Pokemon, and I'm happy to have that conversation with you. And, hey, if you want to get in the Discord and start a fight with me, go for it. I've been extra mean today, so I deserve all the hate that you have.